Okay, everyone, happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. And sorry that I was a little late, but I had to help a friend of mine, and this is part of my gratitude for tonight, that I just found out was in a horrible accident and ended up, being paralyzed, and his whole life has turned upside down. And anyway, my gratitude is that because whether Sam, you probably don't know this, but I was hit by a drunk driver 7 years ago, and it completely changed my world and my life and turned everything upside down. And through me and my experience, and now I'm on the other side of that, I was able to share with my friend that now is at the beginning stages of this process, that is going to need help, resources, a lawyer, neuromapping, acupuncture, chiropractor, like just everything that I went through. And so that's why I was late, because I was sharing those resources and things with him. And so my gratitude is that I am now, thank God, in a position that I can pay this forward in such a big way, and not just let's talk about this. It's so that's my gratitude for tonight. And so thank you for just being a little patient.
I'm
No
Sam.
problem.
Yeah, thank you so much, Cindy, for telling us about that, because I know that journey is like really hard. So yeah. We don't know. Yeah.
Can you turn it down a little bit? Not you.
I'm Sam, and I'm grateful today for the woman who helped fix my watch for free, because she didn't have to. And I was going all over the mall, and they were telling me like $50, whatever. I was like, what? And she fixed it for me. So
that's amazing.
That's
an awesome gratitude. I love that. Cool.
Okay, hi Margaret, and I am grateful that I'm able to multitask right now and participate in yoga while my 5-year-old nephew is doing
Running
this
around.
Yeah,
exactly. Good. Okay, and so just you all put your things on mute for today. And then Margaret, are you okay to go? I have a meeting right at 7, but we'll probably go to like 6:55 if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah, that's totally fine, because I don't know when my niece is going to be home, and so
okay,
just great. Whenever it ends is fine.
Yeah, so we'll either go to 6:55 or right at 7, but it will be a hard stop. So okay, let's get into child's pose. And then this is obviously the last class for this week. And then I'll be back on starting next Monday. We'll just be back on a regular Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday schedule for the rest of the month. So, all right, spread the fingers wide, land on the mat. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. And really this sense of counting our blessings for our health. Okay. No one talks about this, but things can change on a dime. And so you never want to ever take your health, your life for granted. Okay. Just remembering that everything matters. What we do, how we think and feel, our health, our brain, our just breathing on our own, just really, really taking in the privilege that we have to practice yoga like this. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. One more fill up. Empty. Good. And then roll forward into a tabletop position on all fours. And let's go into cat-cow. So you'll dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, stretch up, look up, reach up. And then exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. Last one, drop the belly, look up. Round the spine, tuck in. Good. Come back to neutral, shake it all out. Push back, downward dog. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk to the top of the mat. Hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, slight sway. Just opening the backs of the legs. Maybe shake out the head. Okay. And then release the arms. Slowly unwind, uncurl, untuck. And when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale for one collective Om. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Good. And then gently open your eyes. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Inhale, arms up. Extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway. Fold. Walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Roll into plank for one breath and then back to down dog. Plank, dog, warming up the back, plank, dog. Good. One more plank, dog, warrior one, right side, rise. Arms go up, palms face each other, bend in that right knee. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Warrior two. Look over that right middle finger. Activate the arms, the core. Staying on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. And then extended side angle, right hand to the right knee, left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. So we'll do a few rounds of these, but we'll take a few more breaths in between just to stretch out the poses and not go through like, you know, a cardio workout tonight, but we'll still do a good yoga workout. Okay. And then take the hands down, take the right leg back, step it back, down dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Good. Warrior one, left side, rise. Okay. Palms face each other. Good, Sam. Really strong. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more. Warrior two. Look over that left middle finger. Again, activating the arms, core, staying on the belly. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Last one. extended side angle, left hand to the left knee, right hand up and over again on the angle. Good, Margaret. And then just lean in, belly is in, deep breath out. Good. One more. And then take the hands to the mat, frame the foot, step back, downward dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, here we go. Warrior one, right side, rise. Once again, palms go up. Lean into that right knee, lift up, reach up, stretch up. Deep breath in. Good, Margaret. Deep breath out. One more. Warrior two. Extended side angle. Right hand, right knee. Left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then again, hands to the floor. Step the right leg back. Downward dog. Okay. Walk it out. Couple breaths. Warrior one, left side. Rise. Lift up. Reach up. Stretch up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Warrior two. Okay. Again, drop in. Good, Sam. Good, Margaret. Drop in. Extend the arms. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Side angle. Left hand, left knee. Right hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then hands down. Step the left leg back. Again, walk it out. Downward dog. Maybe shake out the head. Good. Last round, warrior one, right side. Okay. Again, last opportunity to get into these. Let's focus on the knife edge of that left foot anchored in the mat. Maybe you shift the hips a little bit more. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Warrior two. Look over the right middle finger. Reach the arms forward, staying on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Extended side angle. Right hand, right knee. Left hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good job, everyone. Good. And then again, hands to the mat. Step the right leg back. Step it back. Downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Warrior one, left side. Lift up. Reach up. Stretch up. Okay. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good job, ladies. Okay. Good way to be with it. One more breath here. Good. Warrior two. Drop in. Look over that left middle finger. Activate the arms or stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And then extended side angle. Left hand, left knee. Right hand up and over. Again, pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Activate the arms, the legs, the core. This time, send the emphasis down to that right side foot, knife edge of the foot. Good job, ladies. One more. Good. Hands to the mat. Step the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Walk out the feet. Left and right. Again, swing through to plank. Push back, down dog. Plank, roll into plank. Down dog. Plank. Dog. Plank. Dog. Last one, plank. Down dog. And then come up on the tippy toes as you walk to the top of the mat. Nice and easy on the tippy toes like you're in high heel shoes. Come to a forward fold at the top of the mat. Grab the big toes, pull, pull, pull. Palms to feet, gorilla pose. Second and third toes at the wrist points as you pull. Pull some more. Good. One more. Good. And then release nice and easy as you unwind, uncurl, untuck. And then grab a little sip of water. Let's get to the middle of the mat. And we're going to go right into our balance series. So eagle right side, right under, right leg up and around. Bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good job. Straighten the spine. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs, grab the tops of the shoulders, whatever's available. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more. And then unwind. Eagle left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Again, wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Bring everything in the midline of the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Hug everything in. Spine is straight, nice and easy. Good, Margaret. Couple more breaths here. Good. And then unwind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Okay. Good. Standing knee raise, right side. So you're going to lock out the left side, right hand to the right knee. This is going to be a two-part thing. So right hand to the right knee. Belly is into the spine. Leg is locked. Okay, so get the breath here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. One more. And then you're going to transition into airplane. Right leg goes back. Palms go to the floor. Stay on the breath. Okay. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Belly's in, hug in, couple more breaths, nice and easy. You're gonna do a rotation of the hip so that the right hip is pointing to the floor. And then slowly come out. Oh, good. Shake it out, okay? Standing knee raise, left side. So again, lock out the right side, left hand to the left knee. Okay. Again, the toes get clamped into the mat, belly is pulled in. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good job, ladies. Good focus. One more. Good. And then airplane, left leg goes back, palms go back, staying on the breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Yeah. Couple more breaths. Again, you're going to do that internal rotation of the left hip so that it's pointing down to the ground. Breath in, breath out. Last one. Good. And then slowly come out. Shake it out. All right. Let's do the standing leg lift, but we're going to do it. We're going to lock out the left side. You're going to take the right knee up and out to the side. Okay, so you're going to lock in that left foot. Right leg is out. And then from here, you're going to extend the left arm. You're going to take your gaze to the left thumb. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. And then release. Shake it out. Standing leg raise on the left. Again, we're going to just do a modified version. Right toes into the mat. Left knee up and out to the side. Okay, so again, you're opening it like a door hinge. Extend the right arm, look to the right thumb. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Beautiful. And then come out. Good, switch it out. Shake it out. Switch. Tree right side, ground down and bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Ground down, bring the hands to center. And then lift up, reach up, stretch up. Palms face each other, palms face out. Palms can be in prayer. Palms can be behind the back. Okay, so you decide your expression of the tree. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. And then release. Good. Shake it out. And then tree left side. So again, ground down. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right calf. And the inner part of the right thigh, whatever you got, just not on the knee. And again, palms to center, palms, cactus the arms, fingers up, hands behind the back, whichever way you want to express your tree. Good, Margaret. Yep, Sam, good. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good, one more. Good, and then come out and release the foot. Good. Step to the top of the mat, extended mountain, arms go up. Arms come out as you swan dive. So the arms are going to be nice and flat and straight. Come down, halfway lift, fold. And then walk the legs out to plank. One breath, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Crescent lunge right side, right foot forward, toes of the left. As you rise, inhale, exhale. So we're going to stay here. So you're up on those left toes. We're going to stay in crescent lunge for a few breaths, okay? Palms face each other. Belly is pulled in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now listen carefully. You're going to take the left hand down to the floor, and then you're going to take the right hand up. Okay? So this is the first one. You're going to be in a supported twist. Okay? Stay where you are. Left hand is down. You're on the left toe. Right hand is up. There's a lot going on. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more. Now you're going to switch arms. You're going to take the right hand down, and then you're going to open the left arm out. You're still on the back left toe. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So right arm can be on the outside of the right foot. One more breath. Good. And then swing the arms up, around, drop the back foot, land into warrior two. Okay. So there's a lot going on. Could probably feel the heat building in this posture. Reverse the warrior, right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Triangle, right side. Windmill the arms, right hand to the floor of the block, left hand up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now you're going to take twisted triangle, left hand down, right hand up. Arms and legs are back to straight. Twist a little bit more. Good. And then come out of the twist right into pyramid, right side. So step that left foot in, bow to the right knee, interlace the hands, stay on the breath, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Bow forward, one more. And then ground into both heels as you rise, nice and easy. Good. And then step the left foot, shake that out. Excellent. Good. Other side, inhale. Exhale down. Arms come out to the side. Halfway fold. And then again, walk the legs out to plank. Push back, down dog. Crescent lunge. Left side, left foot forward, toes of the right as you rise. So the first part of the series is going to be you're up on those right toes, palms face each other, belly is active and engaged, legs are engaged, arms are engaged. Good, Margaret. Stay on the breath, deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. Lean into that left knee, come up higher on the right toes. One more breath. Good. First one, we're going to take the crescent twist. Right hand comes down to the floor. Stay up on those right toes as the left arm goes to the ceiling. Still bent in the left knee. Okay, it's different than a twisted triangle. So you're up on the back, twisting with the left. Right hand to the floor. You're on the right toes. One more. It's challenging. Okay, so stay with it. Now, you're going to switch arms. Left hand comes to the outside of the left foot. Right arm opens. You're still bent in that left knee. Look to the right fingertips. Okay, so everything is compressed at the midline. Twist out some more. Deep breath in. Good, Sam. Deep breath out. Good. One more. And then rise up and in and drop into warrior two. Okay, so the arms come up, open, and then down as you drop the back legs. Look over the left middle finger. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Reverse the warrior. Left hand up, right hand down the leg. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breath in. Last one, breath out. Triangle. Windmill the arms, straighten the legs. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gaze to that right thumb if it doesn't hurt you. Staying on the breath. One more. As you take the twist, right hand down, left hand up. Arms and legs are still straight. You're in a twisted triangle. Okay, different from the twisted crescent where you were up on the back toes. Twist and breathe. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist, step the right foot in, close out the gap, and then take pyramid left side. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then ground down into both feet as you rise, nice and easy. Again, step the back foot, shake it out, grab some water if you want. Good. Top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, fold. Arms come back all the way out again. Halfway. Fold. And then this time drop to the knees and you'll be on all fours. Okay? So drop to the knees. Good. We'll do some cat-cows. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale, reach up, stretch up. And then exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Drop the belly, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Last one, look up, stretch up, stay here for 3. Keep stretching up for 2. Keep looking up for 1, and then roll in, curl in, tuck the chin to the chest, stay and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. And then come back to neutral, shake it all out. Good. Sit down on the heels, slowly come back, bring the hands to the knees, close the eyes, deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. And then you're going to take the right hand. Right hand is going to touch the top of the left shoulder. Okay, this is the first part of this stretch. Right hand, left shoulder. Okay, so you'll open up that right arm and breathe. One more. Left hand goes to the top of the right elbow. Okay, left hand to the top. So right is on the left shoulder blade. Left hand, top of the right elbow. And then you're going to lean to the left. Okay, so you should feel an intense stretch on the right side of the body, maybe the right bicep, the tricep. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And then 1 and release. Okay, take the shoulder rolls in between. Good. We're going to do the other side. So left hand comes up. It's going to tap. Left hand goes to the right shoulder. Okay, to the best of your ability. Deep breath in. So really stretch that arm. You should feel the stretch probably in maybe the back of the shoulder, maybe the bicep, the tricep, depending on maybe where your tightness is. Maybe you opens your shoulder completely. Okay? And now right hand to the top of the left elbow. Okay? And then lean right. Okay, so again, deep, intense stretch on that left side. That's it. Yep, Sam, you got it. Margaret, you got it. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Good. And then release. Again, take the shoulder rolls so you can take them forward. You can take them back. And then come off your feet. Find your way to seated cross-legged pose. We're going to do some Sufi grinds. So hands are on the knees. You're going to lean with the chest. So you'll lean forward to the right, back, the arms straighten for just a split second, left and forward, okay? But just be wary that you're just not dipping your head like this, okay? So you're going to lean forward to the right, to the back, to the left, okay? Close the eyes so you don't get dizzy. One breath, one rotation. When you get, it's in and out through the nose. When you get to about 6 o'clock, you're going to start your exhale. Okay, so just keep going. It's a nice slow rotation. Okay, so you're not trying to get dizzy or anything. Deep breath in, deep breath out. In and out through the nose. We've got a few more here. Last one. Good. And then spine is straight. Just stay here for a couple of breaths to reset. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay? And now we're going to do counterclockwise. So again, you'll lean forward to the left, back, right. Inhale with the breath. Like, again, think of it as massaging those internal organs with the breath. In and out through the nose. At 6 o'clock, when your back comes to halfway, is when you start the exhale. Okay? Close the eyes. And really just try to move like you were a serpent. You're the only thing really, it's like a butter churn or you're like a snake. You're just moving at the waistline, okay? Everything else is kind of stationary. We've got a few more. Good, last one. Good. And then back again to center, realign the spine, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more, breath in. One more breath out. I'm going to do a gentle twist, right hand to the left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Use the arms as a lever. Stay in the twist, hold and breathe. Look over that left shoulder. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. And then release. And then left hand, right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Look over the right shoulder. Keep twisting. One more. Good. And then release. Seated leg extension. Right leg comes out. Left goes in. Grab the right toes. Pull. Pull some more. Good. And then release and switch. Left is out, right is in. Okay, seated forward fold, both legs come out. Grab the big toes. Good. And then release. We are going to do some abdominal twisting before we get into our closing series. So you're going to lean back and come onto your elbows. Okay. You're going to bend. First, you're going to start with the knees bent. And it's going to look like this. You're going to drop the knees to the right side. Then you're going to bring them up to the center and then drop to the left. Okay. Inhale. Drop right. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Drop left. Exhale. Keep it going. Inhale. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Halfway there. Left, right, left, good. Right, left, 3 more. Right, center, left, center, last round. Right, center, left, center, good. You're gonna stay on your elbows and then you're just gonna pedal the feet like you're on a bicycle. You're on your elbows for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep it going, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then stretch out the legs. Take the arms up over the head. Stretch the arms up and over. Take the legs, both legs up in the air, ankles touch, point and flex the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then take the split between the legs, hands in the thighs. Okay, crisscross the legs. Good. And then bend the knees, hug in, curl in. Good. And then keep the right knee in as you straighten the left leg. Bring the arms at the rib cage. Hug in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, hug in. Exhale. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Right leg up. You can twirl the ankle, hands behind that right hamstring. Good. Reverse the twist. Figure 4, right crosses over left. Interlace the hands behind that left hamstring. Pull and push the knees in. Stay on the breath. Couple more. So you push the legs out to the extent that you can feel it in the hips or hip flexors or in the backs of the thighs. Good. And then left leg goes out. Stretch it out. Twist, supine twist. Right arm goes out. And then release. Good. Bring the left knee in, arms at the rib cage, hug in. Again, you're really pulling in that left knee. You'll feel a pinch at the bottom of the colon. Take the left leg up, point and flex the toe. Figure four, left crosses over right. Interlace the hands behind the right hamstring. Last one, supine twist. Extend that right leg. Left arm goes long. And then release. Take anything else, Supta Baddha Konasana. You can curl up in a ball, or if you feel good, then just get yourself right into Shavasana. Feet flop open, palms face the ceiling, eyes are closed. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, so stay in Shavasana. I'm gonna change up the readings today. I'm gonna read from, this is Daily Meditations for Women, December the 2nd. Today's reading is on the following. The old woman I shall become will be quite different from the woman I am now. Another I is beginning. Change is constant, and we are always becoming. Each chance, each feeling, each responsibility we commit ourselves to adds to the richness of our womanhood. We are not yesterday's woman today. Our new awareness have brought us beyond her, and we can't go back without knowing somehow that she no longer meets the needs of today. We can look forward to our changes, to the older woman we are becoming. She will have the wisdom that we still lack. She will have learned to live and let live. She will have acquired through years of experiences a perspective that lends sanity to all situations. The lessons we are learning today, the pain that overwhelms us now and again, are nurturing the developing woman within each of us. If only we could accept the lessons and master them. If only we could trust the gift of change that accompanies the pain. I am becoming, and with the becoming comes peace. I can sense it today. I know where I was yesterday. Start to bring in some slow movement, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Gently roll to the right side. As you cup your head in your hands for one more moment of gratitude, pause. Just maybe another way to reconnect with yourself. And from this place, gently push yourself up to a seated position. Hands to center, deep breath in, deep breath out. We'll close with one closing Om. Inhale for Om. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead bow. Thank you both, Sam and Margaret, for your practice tonight. Thank you for your energy and your commitments, and you just keep showing up. I appreciate you. I appreciate me. Together we both say Namaste. Good job, everyone. Good job.